Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a Truder welcome to Martha is Dead, which is okay, where to start with this one? Who remembers the Town of Light? If you've been around for a while, you might just. We did a mini-series on it a few years back, and maybe the most disturbing game I've ever played. Not the most scary, that's different, but the most disturbing, because it was a game set in an asylum, but without the usual video game asylum stuff. No ghosts or evil cults, just a story that relentlessly confronted you with the actual horrific stuff that was done to actual people under a century ago. It was pretty horrific, actually, but it did stick with me. And now the same team brought out Martha is Dead, and I think they might be trying to go one better, because this is the game that got a bit of notoriety recently because Sony refused to let the game on its consoles until they made some cuts to it, because they decided it was just too bloody much. So, okay, I don't know what I'm getting myself in for today, but I suspect it's going to be a lot. Let's just say that, it's going to be a lot. Okay, fair play, here's the warnings. Make your own mind up if you want to bail out now. Summer 1929.
Mommy, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you. Listen, Nanny, since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story, even if it's foggy outside? Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way. According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her. In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I am really not sure this is an appropriate bedtime story.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth, even just for an instant. The lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
Okay, so not a happy ending then.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Oh, speaking of which, here we go, we're in control. The lake, 1944, and as I understand it, we're in Italy, so okay, historical events may be barreling towards us, got it.
Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
Okay, so we're doing proper camera setup here.
There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Or just don't. Maybe just don't, because I suspect it's... Yeah, figured as much. I've got a horrible feeling that might just be, Martha, actually, potentially. I've just got a feeling.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. Martha is not dead.
Oh, I've got bad news for you. Okay, let's presumably take a pulse.
There's no need to worry.
There's no pulse. There's definitely a need to worry.
Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
Oh, and there's those historical events I was talking about.
Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
Oh.
I would have to pretend to be Martha. Forever.
I see. Right, that's... good. That's a good horrifying setup. Right, wasn't expecting anything less, but here we are. Okay, Martha's dead, but nobody knows Martha's dead, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to maintain this ruse for long. Like, at all. Given, apparently Martha was deaf, and I'm not. So, I'm going to get caught out pretty soon. Also, there's definitely Axis goods in this house right now, and it's 1944, and we're in Italy. So, okay, so there's a lot of troubling things in this room right now.
A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
Okay, telegraph, so presumably... I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about the telegraph network in World War II. Like, how many outposts or stations you needed to pass messages from point A to point B. And we've also got, yes indeed, Martha not Martha.
What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Oh good, I'm also going to start hallucinating during the pretending to be my dead sister and collapse of the Axis powers in 1944. Right, this is all going catastrophically well for me. And also, okay, umbrellas. The umbrellas can't be tragic. The umbrellas have got to be good news. They just keep you dry when it's raining, right?
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
Okay, never mind. The umbrellas are also traumatic. I've just picked up a thing. Is it a lighter? Because I'm getting grenade vibes, and I feel like that's probably not the case. Okay, hang on. Aha! I need to prepare the funeral. So give that a nice bit of a light. There we go. Sort all that out.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Okay, I'm immediately gonna be caught out. Because if he doesn't tell me or, like, get me and indicate to me I should go and do that after I've taken care of the candles, then that's going to immediately prove I hurt her. So, okay, this ruse is not going to last. I've not even made it to the funeral yet, and I'm already messing up. Hello, it's me, but I 100% did not hear you. I didn't say anything, which might indicate that yes, Martha didn't speak, meaning I now have to spend the entire rest of my life not speaking. Right, now there was, yes indeed, a gap on the other pillar, so slap that down. I'm guessing this is where the guests are going to be arriving.
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places.
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
So I feel like my dad actually liked me, but my mum favoured Martha.
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. but the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Oh, I recognise this. This is one of the bits Sony wouldn't allow on. So, I'm about to cut off her face in order to metaphorically steal her identity. But I don't think we need to see that. I think it's fine. Just, I'm about to do a really, really unpleasant metaphor. Let's just say that. Although apparently, Martha's eyes had a yellow filter on them. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it's way more pleasant inside Martha's head. I mean, I thought it would be unpleasant. Because, you know, there was the whole thing about how I'm stealing her identity and I've lost the only relationship I ever had that was positive, which was with my father, and now I have to spend more time with my mother, who I clearly despise. But no, it's actually pretty nice inside Martha's face. And we wake up. Oh, that's a shame. I was having a lovely dream about butterflies, so there we go. That'll be me and her.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
But what did I hide?
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
I don't know, but the important thing we've just learnt is don't do a silly expression, because, oh, there are so many tells here.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
No, 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 no. If you're going to do this, steal your dead sister's identity, you need to commit to the bloody bit. So, nice white blouse, that'll do. Ah, we shared this kind of double bedroom where it was separated by an arch. So, you're kind of in the same room, but you're kind of not as well. That's actually kind of cool. So, okay, we saw what Martha had. What about me?
I'm already
Okay,
there.
now I can't check. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Hopefully it's not anything too different. So, this stuff is actually my stuff.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together.
Who's Lapo? I really hope that's not my boyfriend. Because if so, that is another bloody way this is going to go horribly wrong. Also, apparently it's July 18th. So I'm just going to very quickly check something. Okay, it's mid-1944, which means, yeah, the Allies are rolling up Italy, but depending on where we are and who we are, we could be on either side of the war. Though, as I say, the box in the funeral room definitely feels like a clue. Yes.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right, but let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right though, Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
Alright, so, for the time being at least, I'm all by myself. And also the ghost in the lake. Do not forget the ghost in the lake. So here we go. The old camera.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
So okay, get camera. And now, okay, so photos will have hidden elements. Oh, that sounds potentially creepy, actually. Oh, bloody hell, right, this is proper camera-y. So there's exposure level, properly exposed. I can make it very light or very dark. And there's the aperture. Then I can change inclination, height, etc. And subject is framed, but now I've moved forward, it's out of focus a tiny bit. So, okay, just zoom over there. Okay, in focus, all of that. Now, rotate. I can't. There we go, that's pretty much level. Now wait for him to be facing me, and as soon as he turns back around, boom! Gotcha! Okay, so there's proper hardcore photography going on.
Excellent. I've taken the picture, now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it. Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Okay, yes, I understand you've got some personal drama, but that last bit, so... Oh, bloody hell, right, yes, okay, the pieces have started to fall into place there. It's mid-1944, and there were pictures of Florence upstairs. We're near Florence. Okay, so, right, the Allies are due to roll in, basically, any day. So, right, okay, there's definitely multiple tragedies incoming. For the time being, just enjoy the countryside. It's a lovely day. I'm not currently being bombed. Just get down to the cellar, get a photo of yourself sorted out. Okay, see how the house fits together here. So, along here is, yeah, the drawing room, where we've still got not Martha chilling out right there. Absolutely bloody lovely. Off to this side, though,
Yes, so
here
lovely.
we go, down to the basement. Oh, now this is cool, though. Right here, a bigger work basement with tons of barrels of wine and a nice little sewing area, a dark room. Okay, this is cool. This is a cool basement. So here we go. I'm projecting what's on the film, and then what I do is we line things up so it's nice and central. I can adjust the focus, which is nice, and I can move the paper. But if I want the whole thing, then okay, I want the whole thing apparently. So okay, that's good. That is in focus enough. So now, expose the paper. Okay, so I've now got the photo, and immerse the paper in developer, image will appear. And oh bloody hell, we've even got to get the timings right. So okay, just to pop that in right now. Wait until we are in green. Okay, I'm having a lovely time learning about, you know, the actuality of developing photos a century ago. Just keep doing this, that'd be great. Okay, but enter the room, here we go. Tripod, so this is what we need. I'm guessing there's going to be something horrendous behind me when I develop the photo. Okay, I'm calling it now. Set the timer. There we go. It is a cool piece of technology. Just go all the way out. Card position is fine. Now, adjust the focus. Right now, I can't see anything else behind me, but there's going to be something else, so okay. Expose the paper right there. So now we put the not red light. Now we take it over, and the picture will emerge, and there's going to be something behind me. 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 There's something there. There's something there. There's something there. There's some... I'm not looking. 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 I'm not looking.
Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
Okay, it was just a tutorial.
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened, but suddenly a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory.
Of course, there were the cameras set up by the lake and all.
Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
I'm guessing it's also foggy, because why wouldn't it be foggy? We're just going to go down to the lake where not Martha died. Oh, bloody hell. Ah, here we go. Off the hallway that leads to my room over here, which is also locked, but fine. This will be where my dad works. And yes, I think we shouldn't lose sight of the fact that he is a German general in World War II in northern Italy. That was a German puppet state at the time. So, just, you know, a thing to keep in mind there. Right, so there's the flash, I assume.
Now I can photograph Martha even in the dark.
That'll be the key right there. Love it. Right, next up, just a nice little photo of dead sister. So we've got to get the... Yeah, make it pretty light. We've got to make it pretty light here. Subject framed. It's too dark. I know, but we're going to use the flash, so it's fine. Here we go. Nice and focused, properly exposed. Subject has been framed. We're going to use the flash. This photo's going to be creepy as balls, but we're going to do it anyway. Magnificent. Okay, next up, need to find my way back to... Yes, of course, it's bloody foggy. Bloody hell, it's a long way. This is a long way to go in the night. Okay, at least one thing's working out for me. Apparently there's a much better light. No, never mind. This is actually somehow even creepier. Now there's a, yes, just searchlight bobbing up and down. Just go down to the path. The path that should start bearing round to the right once we're past this area. Yeah, there we go. Now we just go into the forest. And okay, even the sound of the gas lamp is creepy. Just... don't like this. There's a thing I could photograph here. You know what? It's fine. I'm good. I'm good not photographing it. I'm just going to be on my way and not worry too much about photography. Worry more about the ghosts.
Oh no! Damn lamp! Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
Honestly, I think this is fine, except I need to... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a hallucination. It's not actually a ghost. Probably. Yeah, end of this path.
Cameras are somewhere around here.
Then it looked like it was to the left. Logically, I would have left them by, yes, some lovely, lovely light. So there we go. Now, can I just loop around by the shore to get to the others? Because it looks like there might be... yeah, there's definitely a little bridge here. Good, 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 good. Don't go back into the forest. Except I need to go back to the house, obviously. Then I need to do so. And final one was further back up the path. Okay, so we're already going back home. It's fine. We're most of the way back home already. It's no trouble. No trouble whatsoever. Here we go. Now we've got to find out what they were capturing, because presumably it's a whole bunch of stuff, and there we go, that's where we started, when I found not Martha in the water. I'm having a lovely day, by the way. I particularly appreciate, you know, the logs that look like creatures lunging at you with their jaws open. That's nice. Really enjoyed that. Greatly appreciating all the piles of stuff that's clearly been designed to look as creepy as possible. I mean, it's very well done. I'll give it that. It's supposed to be terrifying, and it's bloody terrifying, and also I'm getting blurrier. Okay, probably time to start running at this point. Otherwise there could be... where's the lamp? What's producing this light also? Uh-oh. Okay, don't actually know where I'm going at this point, so we're just going to we're just going to start running. And it's gonna be fine. I feel like I'm going underground. Like I'm having some form of... I think I might be hallucinating. Because I suspect I'm about to end up in a grave. Yeah, this is definitely looking a bit gravey, to be honest. There's a lot of skulls. In fact, it feels a bit Warhammer 3-ish, if anything. There's a lot of skulls going on here. Like, too many skulls even for a graveyard. Okay, well, somehow or another, I've woken up in my room. Also, I appear to have put the photo in upside down, which was very silly of me. Right, straight downstairs. Don't worry about the corpse. And seriously, she's been sitting out a while. Like, it's pretty warm by the looks of it. Plenty of sunlight. At some point, she's going to, like, start going off a bit. We should, like, put her in a shadier room. Anyway, downstairs. So, okay. The last photos weren't massively creepy. This is where things get massively creepy. Okay? It can't not be creepy at this point. So just... I'm prepared for the worst. Okay. Well, those ones are all the same. There's clearly something going on this one. So that's gonna be the one to start with. Though I can't deny, I just wish this were a nice photography game. That'd be lovely. Like a photography game with proper hardcore photo development stuff. Oh, that was precisely 10. And...
Here I was running toward the pier. Just as I remember.
So that's just after the start of the game. No trouble there. Okay, over to the next set of film here. And there we go. That's me carrying Martha out. So that broadly matches with what I was expecting.
Yes, I've undressed and I'm about to dive in. This matches my memory.
Well, apparently I'm just determined to believe it wasn't just a tragic accident in a lake because... okay, my next move is I'm just going to the lake to have a chat with the ghost who lives there. So, okay, sure, why not? Although I will say, when it's not night and there's not ghosts, it's a nice forest. This is a really nice walk right here. Oh, never mind, here comes the war.
Soldiers doing? It's dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them and see what's happening.
Okay, so yeah, that'll be the occupying German forces who are chasing down those who are trying to work with the Allies. Gotcha. Mid-44, the line of Allied versus German puppet state is being rolled up Italy right now. So, alright, we're going in, because why not? Why not? Let's just make more terrible decisions. There's someone who doesn't have legs anymore. I'm just gonna quickly take a quick snap of that for posterity. Why not? There we go. Make sure we get the leg stumps nice and in focus. Nice and bright. That should do nicely right there. Yep, that there. Nice photo. Love it.
Oh God, please no. Lapo, my dear friend. What have they done to you?
Oh, that was my boyfriend! Possibly. Right, sorry, didn't realise that before I started shooting pictures of his blown off legs.
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself.
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot. Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. Was machen wir jetzt? Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel. Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch. Scheiße, lass uns abhauen. Aber sie lebt noch. Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
Okay, I seem to have made it. That's nice. Still haven't fixed that photo, by the way. Still upside down. And what a beautiful, bright new day we have. So, okay, just to tick them off there. My sister is dead, possibly murdered, possibly by me. I am pretending to be her, but doing it so badly I'll be found out pretty much immediately by anyone. In fact, my boyfriend realised it straight away. I am the daughter of a German general with the Allies coming in any day whatsoever. I've just been shot by the German side, actually, though I'm sure the Allies will be taking their turn sooner rather than later. Oh, my boyfriend's dead. Don't forget my boyfriend's dead. And I'm going bananas, and it's the funeral of my dead-not sister later today. That's going to be lovely as well. And I am being haunted by a ghost, or have gone sufficiently bananas, I believe I'm being haunted by a ghost, who I want to go and speak to at the lake, but every time I try and get down there, I get shot. So, it's a good day. It's a lovely day for me. I think I'm going to stop there because... Okay, I will say, I enjoy the photography, the camera being really detailed, that's nice, but this game is supposed to be deeply disturbing, and it is, meaning while I can admire the artistry, I don't actually want to play it anymore, which I guess is kind of by design, so 10 out of 10 there, but like, I still don't want to play it anymore, so yes, I think I don't quite have the stomach for all of this. But if you want to see how it ends, may well be of interest. Though, I'm just going to say now, I don't think it's ending happily. As I say, I think it's not quite for me. But it's always nice to try something that's not necessarily exactly my cup of tea. You never know when you stumble across something that works for you. Long may that continue. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Martha is Dead. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Now I kind of want to see if I can shoot something out of midair, so... and... It turns out I'm a genius at guns! Why is it beeping? What's beeping? Oh, my health, because I'm about to die! Everything's fine. You stay the flip down. I wasn't emotionally ready for any of this!